my goodness, is he doing 3 videos 3 days in a row? Yep. We are going to the salvage auction. Now, they're pretty much closed down, but we can still go up and pick stuff up. And we bought another truck. It is not a Chevy. It's not a Dodge. And it's not anything foreign. It's the F word. So, we're taking a chance on this one. It is, it took a hard hit, but it could be like a score too. So it was cheap enough. We'll talk more about that later on. Yeah, I loaded up. I got straps and stuff in the back of the car here, and we're going to go pick up the trailer here. And for anybody wondering, this is my 05 Pontiac Grand Prix. Someone literally just asked about it last night in last night's video, so I figured I'd give a little update. This is my 05 Grand Prix with the 3.8. It is not supercharged. This is what I drive pretty much all the time. We got 299,000 miles. We're going to hit that 300,000 mile mark here shortly. And yes, I know I have a bunch of check engine lights and stuff, but it runs perfect otherwise. Oh, girl, you're gonna get a workout today. All right, no missing today. No missing today. All right, we gotta get this bed off. Yeah, I never took it off the truck because I thought I might just take it straight up to our paint shop, but we're not gonna do that. Yeah, that's good. Straighten up. Okay, that's it. And the thing about the vehicle we're getting here is that it's a full size. Our trailer is not wide enough for a full size. We're pretty sure they can set it on with a forklift, but getting off is going to be an issue. And these fenders are not really fenders that are made to be driven up on, so they'll pretty much just crumble, I think. They might be all right, but so getting off, it's gonna be a problem. Oh, and I'd like everybody to welcome Lance back to the channel. He was down in Florida at a Weight Watchers convention. All right. Uh-oh. Oh, no, it's open. Okay, sorry. Thought the gate was closed for a second, but we're good. All right. Here we are, old friend. This is, by the way, is like the strictest Copart in the freaking world. You can't do anything here without getting yelled at, as I have found out many times whenever we come up here, because if you look at the wrong car the wrong way, they will yell at you. Whew. Just slight front end damage there.
Tiny imperfection.
So this, like I said, this place is run by like a Nazi regime, so they just got yelled at for the camera, which I know that Copart's kind of about that, but I've videoed a bunch of times at other locations. So whatever. So I'm going inside here for a second. Yeah. Oh yeah, she's hit. But, so the thought here is maybe it doesn't have frame damage, but I think we're gonna find out that it does. But we're fully expecting that it does. This rail seems like it's pushed in this direction.
This here.
Yeah.
This is where it is.
Yeah.
In this cross member. Okay.
So
there's some
yeah.
stuff there. It's that cross member.
Yep. But if it's not into the engine, we'll talk a little bit more about it once we get out of the communist country here. Right, so the rest of the truck is super clean, good tires. Yeah. Let's see here. What do we got underneath? Yeah, everything looks good there. We'll just have to get home and see about this. See a little bit more in depth about the frame damage, but it definitely is hit and is bent frame. But, oh, it's, should have talked about the engine. It's the 5.0, so that's exciting. All right, and with that, yeah, we strap through the wheels, okay? Because some people out there don't like that, but I'm pretty sure you're wrong because it's much better to strap through the wheels where the suspension is moving independent of the straps rather than trying to clamp down on the suspension that moves while you're driving. So, for anybody who disagrees with that, I don't really care. But yeah, we're gonna get on the road here, and I don't know. It's a pretty good size load for the old truck, especially with her not running 100%. We actually have one more stop to make. Lance is driving now because we don't have trailer brakes, lights really, or anything, and it's his truck. This is his truck and that's his truck. So I'm gonna let him wreck it. We do have one other stop to make to pick up some more parts from our buddies at Joe's. Their link will be down below for the Whistling Diesel truck.
The F-150s.
All right, there's some F-150s. Checking to see if Joe's has all the parts we need for the new F-150, but it might be a tick too new since it's 2014. But here we are, picking up some parts for the Whistling Diesel truck. Also, we made it, so that's we weren't sure there for a little bit. Here's what we're picking up. Got our new leather seats, everything. These are not perfect, but we can get new covers pretty cheap if we do need any. And they'll work for the time being anyways, and they're the right color and everything. And I promise they're a lot nicer than the Regency seats that are in the truck right now. So these are gonna be better, even though I know most people aren't gonna believe me. We just made it back home. Got our seats up here. We got the frame damaged F-150. Let's see here. I don't think, no, this is too wide. So we definitely can't go between the fenders here to get it off, even if we wanted to roll it. And it doesn't want to go into neutral as it sits. That could be, maybe there's electronic on these, because the battery is dead, or destroyed probably actually is more accurate. But I guess the battery would be, what, 6 years old, so that wouldn't be completely ridiculous for it to be dead either. But just for fun, take a look at this interior. 29,000 miles on this thing, and the interior is like perfect. I really am impressed. Smells like new inside, honestly, and somebody seems to have really taken care of this thing prior to like running down a pole. But we don't know. It's not a run and drive listed. We assume there's probably some wiring. It'd be weird if there wasn't up front, but I don't think that the damage actually got into the engine. Oh yeah, there's a coyote in there. And yeah, I don't think this got back to the engine at all. They sit pretty far back. So that's the good news.
The old coyote.
Bad news is, actually I don't know that the battery's smashed either. We might be able to hook some power up. Oh man, okay.
There's oil.
Okay, there actually is oil.
Okay.
All right, so I don't know if the battery is dead for certain or not, but I'm here ready to jump it with the old Traverse. And just saw that we got this disconnected, so that's definitely going to be a big part of our problem. I don't know. Oh yeah, we got power for sure. All right, so we'll just have to hold this down here. I can't even see which spot it actually broke off of here. This guy right here. Okay, so it broke off the front one there. But as long as we get some power, we should be able to at least then hopefully get it into neutral, because these must have a lockout or there's some other problem of why it won't go into neutral. It is really tough to tell as it sits right now what all is hitting into the engine. This is the best angle I can even see down there. Try to get this guy out of here. I don't have any tools with me at the moment. So that guy's out of the way, okay. The only reason that it's not a run and drive is because of this right here, because this would make it not a run and drive. They don't do anything at the auction. If you've never been there before, they don't do any effort whatsoever. If it doesn't start, they don't do anything with it. So this would totally make it not a run and drive. But I'm trying to see if there's some other issue of why we shouldn't start it. I mean, it has oil, so I don't know. All right, took a trip down, got some tools. I'm gonna set them on my new Chevy seats very carefully. At least we can get the airbox out of here and see a little bit better what all's hitting the engine here for when we go to start it. Alright, so that's how you straighten the radiator support on one of these. I'm used to Chevys where things are a little more substantial. But that pretty much gave us all the clearance we need here. There we go, finally. And there's the damage to that guy, so it's junk. All right. Now, because I pulled that out, we actually got a lot more room here. These fans are obviously... Just get this stuff out of here, I guess, at this point. Okay. So there we got a wire. We definitely have enough clearance to start it. Organize everything in that cup holder. All right, so we're gonna have Lance hold the hold that wire on there, and I'm gonna try to give it a start. At least see what happens.
We don't have a mass airflow sensor on.
I do.
Well, I mean, we do, but it's not hooked up to a pipe, so.
Well, the pipe
had run weird.
The pipe had holes the whole way through it, anyways.
Right.
So it didn't. It wasn't on either way. Well, we got the 29,000 miles. Right. Now this might have one of those fuel pump disconnects, but
Beeping. I'm gonna hook it back up, but I unhooked it because it was just kind of annoying.
yeah, go ahead. Okay.
A little bit.
Yeah, I think that might be just because of the mass airflow sensor. Well, I'm going to come forward a little bit.
Seems okay to me.
I'm going to come forward just to get that stuff off. I'm going to shut it off, I think.
I think it's fine.
All right. Well, she's dinging, I can tell you that, like every Ford does. Yeah. You left the door open, you left the lights on. We're going to remind you for the next 3 hours. Well, we're going to see how taking this guy off of here, see if we can make it happen.
What's that?
Am I clearing over there? I can't see.
Yep, you're good. You can just go straight at this point. Yep, keep going. Keep going. Once we're off, we'll want to, yeah, you're good. Keep going. Okay, come down about right here. Yep, then going on.
The old fender actually held up
Just fine.
just fine, yeah. They're
Pretty substantial.
as long as you don't get to the
This plate
outside.
they built here was like, as long as it stays on edge.
Right. We had fenders. These are actually brand new, or a year old or something like that, because the old fenders, actually, I lost one going about 80 miles an hour down the highway. And they were a lot less substantial than these guys, but held up good. And yeah, we're losing that tranny fluid right there. That's okay though. Engine sounds pretty good. No real complaints there. And as far as I knew, I've heard a little ticking, but pretty much all the coyotes that I've ever heard make some noise, like some rattling, clanking, all that stuff. So that doesn't concern me too much. So we weren't going to, but I think we're going to take this down and at least pull some of the front end stuff off, because we're too curious to see what all we got behind here and exactly how bad the hit is, because you just really can't see it with the bumper and stuff in the way. So yeah, we're going to drive it down. So she definitely doesn't want to run. I think that's mostly because of the mass airflow sensor. Oh, park brake is engaged, it says. All right, there we go. Old truck doesn't sound so great there. Oh, she died. All right. Once we get her going down the hill, we'll be fine no matter what. Okay. There, come on, just go down the hill. Oh, damn. I need both hands. It is not turning. Where the darn. Okay. Whew. All right, so she shut off right as I was making that corner. But we'll just coast her down to the bottom here. Whew. Okay. I have to start her up.
Okay. So she doesn't want to keep running?
Nah, she doesn't. But I think that's mostly because of the mass airflow sensor and all the vacuum hoses being off.
Blows off. We can use the impact.
Yeah, we can pop that off. Yeah. We can get this radiator
Get
support out real easy.
It's got like 313s on each side.
Yep. But I don't even know if we have to take all of them out because it's broken. The whole top's broken off. And we just got some pop clips up top. Okay. Shouldn't be a big deal at all.
See if a sponsor wants to give us a set of headlights.
Yeah, any sponsors out there, we'll take free parts for a 2014 Ford. All right, so we got 13s all around here. That guy's about ready to go there, just some pop clips. These clips are aggressive. Can we just throw a new bumper and hood on this bad boy and send her?
Oh, she should go. Alright, let me have this. I'm just going to stick these back in it.
Oh.
I'll yank that to the backside probably.
Well, we can probably take these guys off. There we go. I don't think we need the AC condenser anymore.
I think the system has lost pressure.
I guess.
I think AC condenser shot.
No, I think we can reuse it.
Okay, then I'm not going to break this. Hold on a second.
I think radiator's good too.
On this side, I do have that other connector.
Yeah.
But it's actually done with a like a quick connect type. Go a little higher then. What's super holding here?
I just got stuff over here, I think.
Okay, yeah, I got pretty good access now. Oh, hold on.
I think we can reuse the fan too. I mean, the motor should still be good, right? You don't need the blades.
There we go.
Sweet, dude. That didn't work at all. Now it is.
Good enough?
Probably there.
Like when people in factories went and built digging irons, what were they built for? Like, what do people actually use them for?
They dig them iron with them. Cool. Yep, drop that. So Lance is finishing taking up. Yep, there you got it. So there's our flanges for bumper mounts, but we knew those were going to be destroyed. That's no big deal at all. Those we can just cut and re-weld on there. Probably, maybe us, but probably someone who's much better at welding. The frame rails themselves are not bad. I mean, they're pointed in probably a little bit, which they would be because it came the whole way back and hit right here. But like I said, I think we can just have this piece cut out and re-welded in, or possibly even pulled out. We'll have to consult with our body shop that is much better at this stuff than us. We are going to just quickly cut out this this bracket right here too. We got those lines are disconnected. Cool. And we got some, money for the scrap pile right there. What you think, boss?
I think that if this is pullable, we're kind of done. That's good.
I think no matter what, I think for today, we're pretty much done because we're going to have to wait on consultation
with professionals.
With people who know better what they're doing than what we do. Once we get into frame pulling stuff, that's where we...
This is factory duct tape, by the way.
It can't be.
I'm telling you, it's like right on this factory sticker and everything.
Well, all right, if Ford's using duct tape in their actually, yeah, that checks out. I am sorry for hating on Ford here today, guys. I actually don't hate Fords. I just grew up a Chevy fan, so I'd like to poke fun, but I'm totally fine with Fords. I'm fine with Dodges, too. Anything foreign, I absolutely hate, and we'll stand by that. Yeah, I think we're done with this one for today until we get some further consultation from professionals. So I hope you guys enjoyed our pickup, starting working on whatever we did today. I don't even know what all we did. We got seats still in the back of the OBS, and we did a bunch of stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, though. If you did, please comment down below, hit the like button, share with your friends, watch the ads, wash your hands, do the whole thing. See you later, guys.